Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I have an interesting topic for our captain's log today because the captain has finally broken down and decided, you know what, I want to get a whole bunch of different books that I may reference for my own intellectual values and content creation and some other spiritual guru hoodoo voodoo magical bullshit, right? Yeah. So I'm going to be investing in a series of books, and I wanted to talk a little bit about that because honestly, I feel like a lot of people are actually kind of like, they esteem people based on what like catalog of books they have either in the room with them or in their home or even a secret collection, right? People want to know, what kind of things do you know? Where has your mind been and how dark does it get? You know, so that's some stuff that people may want to know. And for those of my subscribers who actually want to know what kind of books I'm getting, I'm going to be starting off my collection with a bunch of old texts, old ones, at least 100 years old or longer. And the reason for this is because I want a list of specific philosophers and their texts as well as their writings, and I would like stuff from like Albert Camus. I want stuff from Friedrich Nietzsche. I want stuff from Lao Tzu and Sun Tzu. I also want stuff from Miyamoto Musashi, and I also want some stuff by like Seneca, Socrates, and Aristotle. I think would be some good placeholders for Stoic refrain. Other stuff that I want is I want to collect another collection of stuff on astrology and like the connection between the stars, the universe, and zodiac signs, because I know a lot of people would like to know more about their zodiac sign, and maybe I can go over some coverage on that in the future once I have more information gathered. But that's again for another time and another place. Some other content books that I'm hoping to get are going to be, I want the Catholic Bible, not this New Testament King James BS. I don't want that. I don't want the Book of Moron. I don't want the Book of Evangelical. I don't want the Book of Protestant. I want the Catholic Bible. So I want that, and I also want to get my hands on a copy of the Book of Enoch, because the Enochian scriptures seem to be playing a pretty heavy role in the goings on in the world today. After all, the Euphrates River, I believe I talked about this a couple of years back, the Euphrates River dried up as the Bible prophesized. And you know what? That's enough to turn me from neo-Christo-pagan to Catholic. So like, that was enough proof. I know now that God exists. Now all I gotta do is pray, right, and see what happens. Well, that's what I'm trying, and I'm delving deeper into this celestial prospect of prayer, belief, and fertility rituals. You know, so that's what I'm digging into right now. And there's a lot of other books that I already have that are philosophy, history, and stuff like that. I'm going to want several texts on different parts of history. I'm going to want books that go over different forms of witchcraft, such as like the Solitary Witch, which is an anthology of spells that you can use as a solitary pagan or practitioner. I'm going to want a whole list of different like pagan and Wiccan and solitary magic user stuff on top of a whole list of occult books, like real occult stuff, not this eldritch horror. Oh, the Necronomicon, you know, that book about the ancient things? Yeah, that book about the ancient things, not the resurrecting of the dead, which, by the way, is also known in science as resuscitation, so that you're aware. Necromancy, in other words, is not real if the body and brain are dead. So, you know, but yes, I believe witchcraft is real. I believe ancient Christians and ancient believers of God practiced witchcraft. For the most part, that would entail stuff like fertility rituals and practicing celibacy, as well as fasting and stuff like that. And the overall gather, the overall gains from having done this is having more youth in your life. So in other words, you're accumulating your youth by holding on to, you know, I think you get it by now, by not getting off. But I think I want to get some books about that. I definitely want to get the Book of Enoch and the Book of Apocrypha. Those are two very hard books to find. As it is, I'm currently sitting on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 7 banned books already. All of them are LaVeyan Satanism, and all of them are the anthology detailing all the things that went down from the early 20s to the late 60s, and why America looks the way it does today. On top of that, you can find every one of the same things that Andrew Tate has said on page 18 of The Devil's Notebook in the list of duck-billed platitudes. In other words, arguments for the sake of stupidity. And meaning they don't go anywhere. They mean utterly nothing, and you shouldn't take them for a grain of salt. Like they are worth less than the grain of sand it takes to make glass, okay? So, but yeah, there's a lot of intellectual properties that I want to collect right now. And then on top of that, I want to get my own private started collection of smut. Because, you know me, I can't help but like read something like Haunting Adeline and think, damn, that girl totally I just read about this girl chopping a man's cock up into a cock meat sandwich. That's hilarious. All right, so that's some stuff I'd like to read. You know, some dark romance. I like that kind of thing. You know, there are a bunch of books like Gothicana that I want to get. There's a lot of books that I've recently learned about that I actually rather like. I've heard about this new book series called Fourth Wing, I think, and I want to get some of that. I already have the Demon King saga all the way up through Crimson Crown, and yeah, like that's some of the books that I would like to acquire in during 2025, as well as my New Year's resolution of going to the gym and getting toned up a bit, or to start the process rather, because it's going to take a little bit longer than a year. But you know, I'm going to do it anyway. So, and I'm already pretty well stacked, you know, my big boy. So any more muscle and I will look like the king of earth. So, you know, and I want to exercise my brain as much as my body. So I've decided I'm going to invest in stuff like that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this thought log. I don't know what you think. What are some of your thoughts on some of the listed contents of books that I plan on investing in? I don't know. All right, drop a comment in the section below. There are links in the description to my Instagram and SoundCloud. If you're interested in music, you can go to SoundCloud. If you're interested in learning more about the kind of content that I provide, there's Instagram. All right, I had a live today on YouTube. It wasn't very long. I apologize for that, but I'm kind of in a mental funk right now because it's the beginning of the year, and I almost always get a little stir crazy during spring because like I've been indoors the whole 3 months of winter. So, all right. Well, anyways, take it easy, stay awesome, and ninja drink coffee. Be awesome, be excellent. Peace the fuck out. I will see you in another video. Peace.